Hi buddy, this is Miyuki for Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. How's it? So I know it's been forever and a day, however, you know, I explained what happened in my explanation video. Now, since last time I actually did pick up a couple of TMs, I picked up one TM for Dig, that way we can replace it on Hatsune when we need it, but I also bought a new move, Brick Break. Let's go ahead and give that to Ragnarok, because we really need to get rid of Counter. Now, I do like Brick Break. Basically, it's a fighting move that breaks Light Screen and Reflect and all that good crap. There's also an attack called Barrier. Normally, these moves are done by Psychic Pokemon, so one might not think that it'd be a good attack. However, I do like it because it's a better attack than Counter. Yeah, teaching Ragnarok Counter was a huge mistake on my part. Now, there are a couple of things that we can do here in Fuchsia City, not the least of which being we can go after the gym leader. However, there's one more thing that we need to do first. So let's get on our bike. Now, you don't have to have Cut in order to get to this place. No. Sure. Basically, where we're going is the Safari Zone. Now, we actually did hear about the Safari Zone in the SS and today we're going to be looking at it. This is the Safari Zone. Now, if you don't have Cut, you know, say you went back to Lavender Town and put your Pokemon that has Cut in the PC, this is how you get here. There's a way, if I'd quit running into walls, to go around. Now, it's not as time efficient as going through, but, you know, you could end up getting there if you go around. So let's check out this Safari Zone. For just 500 Poke, you can play the Safari game. Wide open Safari and catch what you'd like. Would you like to play? Sure. Now, this Safari Zone is rather different. Now, first we get Safari Balls. These are basically what you'd catch in the Safari Zone to catch your Pokemon. And by the way, you can actually catch some really rare Pokemon here, not the least of which being Chansey. Oh, hello. Okay. Eric, no comment. Now, this is actually a timed area. You have 600 steps to get done what you want to get done, which means you can't do everything here on one go-around. Now, we're actually not going to go out of our way for Chansey simply because I don't like it, but if we do, I will actually try to catch it. Let's see what this is. This is a Nidoran female. Now run. Now, this is actually a way to catch as many Pokemon as you'd like. And then execute. Don't like execute. I already have my Psychic Pokemon and my Grass Pokemon. Do I need to put Reflect on? So we are actually going to accomplish our main goal first and then come back and grab all the items. Sunny Day. Isn't Sunny Day... Wrong. Isn't Sunny Day a healing move? Okay, powering up fire attacks. We don't have a fire type Pokemon. And another Nidoran female. Hello. And a full restore. Basically, a full restore heals your hit points and heals all status ailments. No. Chansey is a terrible Pokemon. And I'll get in on why later. You know, if we run into it, I'll explain it then, but I'll get in on why after we're done here. And I wish I would stop running into these Pokemon. What happened to the encounter rate here? Dear God. Now, you can end up riding your bike, but the bike doesn't have a lot of control. And this is a Venomoth. Venomoth is a new Pokemon. I really like it. It would be a good Psychic type Pokemon. It's Bug Flying with the Levitate ability. It would be a good Psychic type Pokemon if it wasn't poison type and if you could catch it at a lower level. Rhyhorn is a new Pokemon. I don't necessarily like Rhyhorn until it evolves into Rhydon. Simply because, yes, it has great defense. It's just, that's about all that's great on Rhyhorn. And by the way, its moveset isn't really that great either. And man, what happened to the encounter rate? And by the way, you want to take the, basically take all the left paths in order to reach this part. And what's this? A gold teeth. That's going to be really important. And what's this? Double team? We may end up teaching it. Probably not. Now, this is actually why we came here. The first person to reach the secret house. I doubt that. And an HM3. Now, what's HM3? Surf. Nice. Now, unlike Cut and Fly, we actually can't use this outside of battle right away. Let's learn it right away, by the way. We are going to teach it to Freya. Because Freya actually gets the stab bonus with Surf. We are going to replace Tackle. Simply because we still have our physical attack and in Bite. Nice. Oh, and by the way, if we wanted to, we could also teach it to Ragnarok. I'm not going to right now. I'm not going to say I'm not going to, period. But just not right now. Now that we're done with that, we have 165 steps to basically do what it is that we want. Let's check that house out. I don't think I ever went in there. And another Nidoran female. Now, we could retire right now if we wanted to, but, you know, there's just more to do here. Gee, I wonder why. Well, yeah. Been there, done that. Huh. How many steps do I have? 69. No comment. You know, one thing I like about this place is how they use the evolution music. I think it fits really well. Nidorino, we already had one of those. Now, I know I haven't used a single Safari Ball, and you know what? Let's go ahead and show off the Safari Ball. If I catch the Pokemon, great. If not, oh well. And it's on a Rhyhorn. Okay, so let's go ahead and show off the bait. Now, basically, these are the ways to weaken the Pokemon, making it easier to catch because you don't actually use your Pokemon here. So I'll show off the rock. Hopefully it doesn't run. And let's show off the Safari Ball. I did not intend for that to happen. Oh well. Its tackle can knock a semi-trailer flying. Okay. Sure. You know, let's just give it a nickname. Let's go ahead and name this thing... Yeah, creativity at its best. Now you can fish here if you want. You can actually catch a Dratini, which is actually a really good Pokemon later on. Dratini itself isn't that great, but as it evolves, it becomes so much greater. Now, Fuchsia City also has a zoo that you can look at with several Pokemon. Now, they actually did have a Chansey here in the blue version. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. Now let's get around you. Now, here's why I don't like Chansey. I would look at Chansey and say the most ass-backwards Pokemon, not only in this game, but in the entire Pokemon universe! And here's why. Chansey's main strength is her hit points. The top 3 Pokemon in terms of hit points, was the Pokemon Mart, now that I'm thinking about it, are, Happiny, Chansey's first form, Chansey, Chansey's second form, and Blissey, Chansey's third form. Let's find the Pokemon later. Let's check out this guide. But Chansey, her moveset revolves around attack power. Well, first I do want to go to the Pokemon Center and drop Rocky off. Well, here's the problem with that. The reason that's so ass backwards. Chansey's weakness is her physicality. In terms of a physical fight, Magikarp can beat Chansey. Yes, she's that bad. Now, in terms of the special stats, she's actually not that bad. Even if Chansey learned Psychic, Confusion, or stuff like that, she would actually beat a Kadabra by the sole purpose of a good special defense and a ton of hit points. But at the same time, again, it wastes valuable TMs. I don't want to do that. Now, this is Koga's gym. Now, for the most part, the people here revolve around Psychic Pokemon, and I actually think I stand the biggest advantage in this gym as opposed to any in the entire game. Because all of my Pokemon can take on entire teams. I really like that. So let's go ahead and show this off by using Thrash. Die. Die! Son of a bitch. Well, that works. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to take on entire teams with one Pokemon. No. But, you know, I actually do stand a great advantage here. Sweet. And I'm about to use Kadabra, so let's go ahead and show off Surf with Freya. Well, lowering his attack power doesn't do a damn thing. I really like Surf. It is a really strong attack. Now, the reason it didn't kill that Kadabra is because that Kadabra does have quite a bit of special defense. And apparently it also has a really high physical defense. Die. Okay. So it's about here that I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode. Coming up next, we finish this Fuchsia City Gym and Koga. I will see you all on the other side. Hasta lasagna.